terrible oral care. Meanwhile, they're sticking their tongue out. I just got one on my box today. They're talking mess when the mouth is a mess. You cannot talk mess and the mouth be a mess at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna go through some oral care, some little hacks, little tips and tricks that I like to do to keep my teeth white, my tongue clean, and bacteria from causing any kind of chronic disease. Now, before I get into this, I just want to put a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, nor a dentist, oral surgeon, anything of those of the above, but I do, I have experience in wellness and holistic healthcare. So I do know a few things about and life tricks about keeping yourself healthy and well. So that's why I started the show, because wellness isn't something that we think about at a young age. We think that we're healthy and well. That's uh, um, a fact, because until my accident, I didn't realize how unwell I am. That doesn't mean that you're sick. It doesn't mean that you're unhealthy necessarily. Actually, no, it does mean that you're unhealthy. But I think a lot of times people don't think that they're unhealthy until they see an impact. And the thing about that is, once you get to a point where you see an impact in your life about with your unhealthy behavior or your unwell behavior, it's almost too late. You know, a lot of times reversal is really, really hard at that point. So it makes a lot of difference if you start when you're actually well and prevent unwellness or unhealthiness into your body. So one of the biggest places that you always have to make sure that you clean and you maintain is your mouth, because that is the epicenter of everything that goes into your body, right? Yes, you can get disease from the skin or your dermis, but honestly, most of the diseases, whether it be COVID or anything of that nature, starts usually in the mouth. You receive it in the mouth, and it goes down in that direction. So keeping your mouth very clean and the bacteria loading down, you might have to make sure that you take really good care of yourself. It all starts with this bad boy, the toothbrush. Make sure that every morning you brush your teeth after you wake up. It should be the first thing you do when you wake up to pee. You should pee and then brush your teeth, because at that point you're going to be swallowing for the rest of the day. So make sure you brush your teeth. Before you brush your teeth, I like to clean my toothbrush, even if I washed it after I used it the night before. I like to clean it. How do I like to clean my toothbrush? With hot water, baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. So I'll make a little mixture of that solution in a cup, and I wash my brush before I put my brush in my mouth. Why? Because your brush was in your mouth hopefully the night before, and it's accumulated a lot of debris and bacteria just by sitting in a cup because it was in your mouth, okay? So make sure that before you put it back in your mouth that it's properly clean, because a lot of times people don't know, especially if you have underlying like some kind of underlying infection or virus. A lot of times it's left on your brush. You don't even know. Oh, wow. Huh. How did I get sick? You have toothbrush, baby. Stop playing with yourself. So this is one of my favorite toothpaste that I like to use right now. It's the Colgate Total Plaque Pro Release. It's actually going to be on my storefront. This is one of my favorite because I realize I'm battling plaque. A lot of us are. We don't even know. Plaque usually grows at the top of your teeth, at the bottom of your teeth. Sometimes it can grow all around your teeth. So definitely get on plaque. Even if you don't see any plaque on your teeth, definitely it's really, really important to get onto the plaque and start a plaque barrier on your teeth. Another way to prevent plaque is using baking soda. Baking soda is one of my favorite things to use all over my life because it's a huge cleanser and it's a disinfectant. It's so amazing. So this also has whitening in it. So this is one of my favorite toothbrushes at this point. Usually I use Arm & Hammer, but I started on this because I'm trying to attack the plaque that is growing on my teeth. So Colgate Total Plaque Pro Release, one of my favorite toothpaste. Another thing to help with plaque or to whiten the yellow off your teeth, because things like coffee, drinking wine, drinking soda, anything that has a stain in it will affect the coloring of your teeth. So it's really, really good to make sure that you are always focusing. I love you too. It's really, really good to make sure that you always focus on whitening the teeth, because I drink a lot of coffee. Shout out to coffee. Coffee was the only thing that woke me up. A way to not get coffee to stain your teeth is to drink it through a straw. That it still will stain your teeth. So I don't want that. That's a lie. It'll still stain your teeth, but a great way, a great way to slow it down is to drink it through a straw. Pretty A, I'm doing my show. Tell me later. So drinking coffee through a straw is the best. Also, whitening. So let's go back to whitening. So how do we prevent the yellow, the red, the decay of our teeth and make sure that you are left with white, pearly teeth? Whitening. Here are a few of the whitening tips I have. I make a solution. It's my favorite way to whiten my teeth. It is very dangerous. So disclaimer, be very, very careful when you are doing these things because, like I said, I'm not a doctor. So this is just stuff that I've learned over the few years. But be very careful because it can hurt, burn, and affect your enamel. And I don't want anyone coming back like, oh my God, I did the thing and it hurt me. It's not for children, okay? It's a solution for adults. You have to be very careful when you make the paste. So what I do is I make a paste with baking soda and hydrogen peroxide, about, I don't know, 2/3 of the baking soda to that. So you make it into a paste. I usually use like a little shot glass or something, and I mix the solution together. I make it into a paste, and then I put it on my teeth. Make sure to avoid your gums, i.e. your enamel, because once you ruin your enamel, baby, it's gone. And we need this enamel till we get nice and old. So it's very nasty, and it does have a tendency to burn. So you do have to make sure that you're very delicate the first few times you do it. I have seen on YouTube where they put like a foil over it and they let it sit. I usually let mine sit for about 10 to 15 minutes until it works very, very well. And I usually let it sit on my teeth for about 10 to 15 minutes until I can't take it anymore. Then I spit it out. I use the rest of the solution. Again, I'm crazy. I use the rest of the solution as a tongue scraper. Your tongue is where you carry a lot of bacteria. People always go into the bathroom and they brush their teeth and they forget their tongue. I don't need a tongue scraper because I know how to scrape my tongue with my toothbrush, respectfully. But getting a tongue scraper is very, very important, and making sure that you scrape all of that white. My tongue is clean, not too much on me. It just looks white because I'm drinking coffee right now, not too much. But making sure you scrape that white overnight film off your tongue is so, 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 so important because it tends to leave a film. Coffee tin, exactly. So make sure that you do that. Like scraping the tongue is so important. I really wanted to take a moment to really talk about these things because I've been seeing it and I think it's really embarrassing. Now, after you use your baking soda and your teeth whitener, your teeth whitening solution on your teeth, there are other ones I found and I do use them. I was trying to get that one that's going crazy on TikTok. I will still get it, and I'll definitely talk about it next week once I've used it. I ordered it on Amazon. It won't be here in time. But this is one that you can get from the dollar store that's really cheap. The High Smile one that's going crazy on TikTok is about $22. This is about $1 at the dollar store. So it's definitely something that's way more affordable. This works, but you definitely have to use it consistently for it to work. Exactly. Heavy, good for you. And then you always want to finish with a good mouthwash. I love this mouthwash, honestly. It's not as minty as like the minty mouthwashes, but this is the Crest 3D White, Glamorous White, alcohol-free mouthwash. It's basically made from the white strips, which is another teeth whitening that I do have. Actually, I have some right here. These are incredible. So if this is another way to whiten your teeth is white strips, Crest white strips. It's so amazing. This is the mouthwash. You definitely want to finish up with this. When you spit it out, do not rinse with water. You let the solution sit on your teeth. This is just the perfect way to end your morning. I'm telling you, you will thank me later. I promise you that. So, anyways, that was my little spiel on oral health care. So, what did we learn? We learned to brush our teeth, brush our tongue, scrape our tongue off all of the bacteria that lies on it. Make sure that you use baking soda and hydrogen peroxide and hot water to clean your tongue, to clean your toothbrush before you use it in the morning. Make sure to use different test and try your different whitening products, because some work better than others for different people. You never know. Get you a good toothpaste. My favorite toothpaste, like I said, is the Total Colgate Total Plaque Pro Release. I love this toothpaste. It's amazing. And yeah, make sure you take very good care of yourself, because honestly, a lot of bacteria, like I said, is formed in the mouth. If you don't brush your teeth twice a day, you're gonna get sick, and we don't want that. We want to be well. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna start my face care regimen. I'm gonna bring, if any, I think I saw my guests in here. I know they're in here. I don't know who wants to go first, but if one of you guys could please request a box. Today we have the beautiful Diana, who goes by Nene, excuse me. And we have the beautiful Bratty Ash, who's also in the building. And I'm super excited to meet both these gorgeous ladies. Ooh, oh, ooh, they're both here. I love it. Hello.
Hello, can you
Happy
hear me?
Sunday. I can hear you. Are you busy?
I'm sorry.
Are you busy? You're in the car.
No, so I was at this event today. It's called the Vegan Soul Fest out in Baltimore, Maryland, and they actually had us park at a different location, and it would have taken too long for me to walk over. So I did want to show you guys how beautiful it is out here. It's on a waterfront property. But for now, I am not busy. This is a priority. Self-care is what I live for. So I appreciate you so much for having me today. And
Thank you
yes.
for being here. You guys, if you're just coming in, this is Self Care Sundays with Tantwix. I'm Tantwix. We went through our oral hygiene healthcare. We have Nene in the box. She's going to be talking to us about her favorite way of showing herself self care. I'm gonna go through my skincare regimen as you're talking, so don't mind me. I want to hear everything about you. Before we start, I'm gonna be going through my favorite superfood cleansers to me to wash my face. Everything that I do show on here, most things that I show on here will be on my Amazon storefront. After that, we're gonna go in with our tea tree and vitamin E facial scrub. I'm going to be removing that with my ultrasonic scrubber. You guys have seen it. I'll show you again later. And then we're going to do the 2 minute scrub reveal too, because I wanna really get in here, especially because it's rainy. Definitely want to get into my skin. And then we're gonna finish with a peel off, number 7 peel off mask. It's an exfoliant and a revitalizing mask. So we're gonna definitely get into that. And we're gonna end it with some toner and some serum. Something really clean, really cute. So, anyways, Miss Nene, what do you do once a week, once a month, hopefully every day, to show yourself a little bit of self care?
So for me, I do a lot of things to honor my mom who had transitioned in December 12th, 2020. She was and is and was, because she's no longer here in the flesh, but she was always a top notch, dress up, have everything together type of lady. And so for me, I think painting my toenails and rubbing my body down after my showers daily with shea butter coconut oil mix has been a ritual of mine that has really helped. I want to kind of get in the sun. This
Ooh,
listen.
I see
But
it,
I
baby.
also I also really, really, really enjoy shimmer. So I am one of those who likes to use the body tint when I'm going out to, local farmers markets, going to the fair, when I'm going out and the sun is just shining on me, I like to use my natural SPFs, which can be found in shea butter and coconut oil. And I also just like that shimmer that goes along with it. So
I love
I'm a
that.
simple gal. I got my sangria lipstick on. I got my sangria lipstick on. Any brand, any sangria is always going to come out looking good and giving you that dark color pop.
Uh-huh.
But coconut
Who
oil
is
and
who is the brand by the sangria lipstick?
every brand has it. Every brand. The color is called sangria.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's the traditional dark purplish, and sangria will get you right if you're going
Okay.
for that kind of look.
Okay. So tell me what painting your nails and putting cocoa butter, what does that do for you?
So the painting my nails helps me feel like, okay, I've got it together. I'm a massage therapist, so I have to keep my nails very short. But I also like to wear sandals a lot. And when my toes and my nails match, I feel good. I feel clean. I feel uplifted. I feel, like a beautiful lady. So painting my nails helps me make sure that I'm keeping myself together, cutting my nails down, making sure, if I can't get out there to the salon and having them do it for me, I'm able to do it for myself and show myself that tender loving care that I deserve, that doesn't cost me anything when I do it for myself. And
Okay.
plus, I wish I had brought this with me. I had messaged you asking the questions after. I'm like, oh, I do have a few great products. So there are vegan gel nail polishes out there that are made toxic free. So there are nail polishes out there that won't cause so much harm and chemicals to you, so that you can still keep wearing color on your nails and having fun with that.
I love that. Honestly, I am definitely a gal that loves to make sure that my toes are done. Because even when I wake up out of bed and I put my toes on the ground, it just looks better when they're done. Like there's just something about like cute toes and just having them done and makes you feel very girly and very feminine. So I totally understand that. I love that you attach this tribute to your mom. I think that's really beautiful and a great way to like just keep her with you every single day. So I love that. And I never knew that they do vegan free nail polish, but I'm not the one to ask because this is definitely gel.
Oh, gel. No, but it's a gel nail polish.
Oh,
So
really?
it's a
Okay.
gel like. It says gel like nail polish, and I got that at Walmart. But definitely in the future, if you welcome me here again, I will have all my stuff to share, so
Oh,
people
yeah,
can
you're
kind of see
absolutely
what I
welcome. Anytime you want to be, just hit me up or hit Emoji J up. That goes for anyone else also in the chat. If you would like to share what your self care rituals are, please let me know. Let Emoji J know, and I will definitely love to have you on my show. So, is there anything else you would like to let us know or tell us, or any plugs you want to tell us what's going on in your streams?
So I'm getting back into the streaming. I did originally start back during COVID, and then I met my amazing boyfriend, which I knew in person, but he was streaming as well on POF, and so I kind of laid off with my hectic schedule. But I'm like, you know what? You can still reach a lot of people and connect with amazing people here on these apps. So I'm ready to get back in, share more about the holistic wellness aspect of what a Reiki master is,
I
why
love that.
massage therapy is
Can we talk in,
essential.
can we tap into that? Because I did see, before I do let you go, I did see that. Can you touch in a little bit about being a Reiki master? 'Cause I know what that is, but just so that everybody else also does know what a Reiki master, because that in itself, if you go get Reiki done, that in itself could be self-care Sundays. Everyone who participates in my stream knows how much I am into meditation. I go sound
Yes.
bathing occasionally. I am very much into a like readjusting and realigning your chakras. So can you speak about it, like, for a couple of minutes?
Absolutely. So Reiki is universal life force energy, okay? Reiki is all about getting yourself in alignment with mind, body, and spirit, okay? We, on a daily basis, if we compare ourselves right now to a car needs gasoline or electricity to keep it going, to keep it functioning, to keep it doing the things that it's supposed to do, getting you from point A to point B. Our bodies are a vessel. Our bodies are so essential, and we must always remember that when something is off, we're going to feel it. Your body's going to tell you. It's going to tell you with dis-ease. It's going to tell you with your energy, if something is off or if it's out of balance. Reiki is an opportunity for you to be the healer for yourself. Tap into that divine chi, that divine energy that's flowing through us, with us, and around us. Tap into the source, godlike energy, and let us move forward with knowing that we have freedom of choice. Taking self-care practices for yourself does sound like Reiki, massage therapy, meditation, making sure that you're in alignment.
I
That's the number one
love that.
focus.
Oh my gosh, you were perfect. I appreciate you for, even though you obviously have a busy, fun-filled Sunday ahead of you, taking the time to come and do the show. I really, really appreciate you. Maybe you can come back soon and kind of, bring some good energy to the stream, child. I need
Absolutely. Thank you. You got it, girl. You got it. I love what you're doing here. Keep doing your thing, and I will definitely be back.
Definitely. Let's manifest some dragons out here.
All right. We're
Thank you so much,
manifesting some
everybody in the
dragons,
stream. Please,
baby.
period. Please favorite Nene, your local Reiki master. You heard her. You've seen her. I appreciate you. Please keep shimmering because you look beautiful, and I love to see it. Okay. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Bye for now.
Bye. Okay, guys, this is Self Care Sundays with Tantwix. You're like, what is she doing? I am putting a mask. Well, actually, this is not the mask. This is the 2-minute reveal. It's a facial scrub. So on Self Care Sundays, I like to take a little bit of time to show myself and my body, specifically my skin, some love. I actually got to do and experience a beautiful massage yesterday. I really, really enjoyed it. So I did 2 days of self care. My dog is so wet and she just decided to get on my bed. Are you serious right now? Anyways, moving on. If you guys hear all of that noise in the background, it is the rain. It is a hurricane outside, so I apologize for my tardiness, but we're moving on. Anyway, so we have another beautiful, beautiful guest in the building. Her name is Brittany. Let's say hello. Hi.
Hi.
So gorgeous.
Thank you.
What's going on? How are you?
I'm doing okay. Enjoying my Sunday. I'm sorry it's raining there.
I know. Well, we don't get much rain. We only get cold. We don't get anything else. So it's like unusual for Alaska to be raining this hard, but it is what it is. Anyways, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. What you got going on?
Happy Sunday. Just doing the normal Sunday routine, laundry, meal prepping. I go back to work tomorrow for the year.
I love that. I've actually started to dabble into that because I don't like to cook and I don't like to DoorDash. So it's unfortunate. You guys, if you're just tuning in, this is Self Care Sundays with Tantwix. I'm Tantwix. I have the beautiful Bratty Ash in my box. We like to talk about different things that bring us a little bit of love every week. So yeah, I know it's a mask. Actually, this is a scrub. So I'm about to scrub my first layer of dermis off my face. And I like to use my ultrasonic facial scrubber to remove it. So this is one of my favorite tools. It really gets in and removes the first layer of dead skin, which we all carry. A lot of times just washing your face with soap isn't enough. So that's another thing people don't like to hear. If you just wash your face with soap, you're not really getting to the layer of where a lot of the acne and a lot of the buildup and a lot of the congestion comes from. So it's really, really important to make sure you go in with a facial scrub and kind of lift off all that dirt and grime off your skin. So Miss Bratty Ash, what do you like to do to show yourself a little bit of self-love and self-care each day or each week?
Well, I'm actually just recently getting into the self-care routine because as a busy career woman and a single mom, it's been very, very difficult to do that. So I'm actually, hi baby, speaking of, I'm actually just getting into doing self-care routines, whether it's a facial scrub, doing a sea salt scrub for my body in the shower to get all that dead skin off. Yeah, and even just going to the gym right now, I instead of donating to the gym, I'm going back to the gym, getting back fit, trying to
I
lose weight.
love that. I love people don't understand how important really getting back into the gym. How has that been for you? Is it hard to kind of get your routine going or like is it easy? Have you found a exercise that you like?
I love doing Zumba, so I love doing dance fitness. I did dance for 15 years. So I am actually, it is hard getting back, getting motivated. My son gets sick for the week. He can't go to the daycare, can't go to school. It's easy to fall off.
Okay.
But with determination and motivation and now that I actually set a goal on how much weight I want to lose before my birthday, I'm
Go ahead.
sorry, I'm working on to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight.
I love that. I think that first of all, your son sounds adorable, but I think that it's so important. And I've said this before. I'll say it again. It's really important when trying to achieve any kind of wellness goal, no matter what it is, whether it's weight loss or skincare or any kind of wellness regimen. It's really, really important to set a goal, a tent pole. That's what they call it. A tent pole will allow you to stick to stick to and reach your goals faster and more easier, right? So like you said, you're trying to lose your weight before your birthday. That's an amazing goal. Hopefully it's realistic, but it's an amazing tent pole to have. I do it all the time. I always say, okay, well, I'm going to get back to doing this. And this is the goal that I'm setting it for. But it's also very important that once you do reach that goal to set another one, right? So once your birthday comes, hopefully you do meet your goals. Even if you don't, make sure that you're like, okay, well, I'm not sure when your birthday is, but by this next summer, I want to be this birthday. Aww.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Oh, he said, I don't want you talking to them. I want you focused on me.
He just woke up from a nap. He's struggling with a cold this weekend. Yeah. Yeah.
So what else do you do? And how are you, being a single mom, how are you able to really focus on yourself?
When he goes to sleep at night, sorry, give me
Mamas, shout out to all the single moms out there. We see you, we love you, and we wish you luck because I know I'm not ready. It's too much.
so sorry.
No, it's okay, my darling.
He just woke up from a nap. So yeah, and that's the thing. As a single mom, it's really, really hard to just focus on yourself because people would tell me when I was pregnant, you got to do self-care, you got to do self-care, you got to take care of yourself. But no one really told me or taught me how to take care of myself. So
that's so deep. Can we talk? Say that again for the people in the back. A lot of times, that's part of the reason why I started the show, because a lot of times we hear things and we hear trendy things like, oh, self-care, and nobody really talks about what self-care is and how to show yourself self-care. And the thing about it is that, like I said, for everybody, self-care can be totally different. I know, like Deanna just shelled, and my girl Henny in the comments, she loves doing her nails. That's her thing. Like, she's found her love. Different people have different things that they love to do, right? And so self-care really is about doing things that fit you. Just because I'm doing my skincare doesn't necessarily mean that's necessarily what you need to be doing, even though it should be, because your skin is the first part that you show the world. So please let us all focus on our skincare. But honestly, even with exercise, right? You love Zumba, I love spinning, I love hiking. So it's really about tapping into what truly brings your heart joy. Because at the end, when you breathe that sigh of relief, that is what self-care is. You know, when you love and you've accomplished something that you really enjoy and love doing, it really radiates. Your aura changes, your chakras can align, you know, and it's really really important. People don't understand how important it is to love on yourself and make yourself feel good. It will get you through the dark times, I promise you, you know? And so it's really important to realize and to really focus on what self-care, and find people who do talk about self-care so that you can find your way and your own path on how to like love on yourself, because like I said, it is different for different people, you know. So you don't have to follow my ways, and that's why I started the show, because I really love to hear about different other ways that people love to love on themselves, you know. That's so definitely come back, and I want to hear like if you come up with any other like ways. Somebody actually told me today that they love to read, and reading is a way that they fall into a book, and they can read a whole book in like one day if they get enough time, you know, and they fall into a book and they stay there. And I love that, because books do have that ability of taking you away.
Yes, that is one thing I definitely do. At least twice a week, I put a hot bath and just bubbles, and I will sit there and read or just listen to quiet music and just relax after my son falls asleep to, decompress mentally and emotionally. And I'm getting back into meditating as well.
Yay, we love a good meditation. What kind of things do you like, affirmations do you say or speak to yourself when you meditate?
I actually do have like I'll even play something on YouTube or just to sit there and decompress while listening to music, or sometimes I will go do a yoga class.
Okay.
Um, because I feel like going to yoga, other people are there, so it helps motivate you in a way.
Right.
But I actually have like a daily affirmation app that sends me something, a positive quote every morning.
I love that. Is that the I Am app?
Yeah.
Oh, yay, cool. Well, my girlfriend got that app and she loves it. I might get into it. I might invest a little $5 app fee to get that, you know, because she swears by it. So, yeah, cool. That's awesome. So, is there anything else that you like to share with us? Anything else that you like to do? Any advice that you want to give to the single mothers out there, or you know, ways, coping methods, mechanisms?
I would definitely say take the time when you can, even if it's 5 minutes, walking around your neighborhood, and understand that self care isn't just a skin routine, a hair routine. I will get into that, but it's also mental and emotional as well. Take care of yourself every day, even like I said, 5 minutes, a daily affirmation you get in the morning, or listening to a positive song to get your day going.
Oh, so Pound Town is not positive. Damn. You know what? I'll work on that. I'll work on the positive songs. 'Cause, listen, I love a good Pound Town. Stop playing with me. Thank you so much. Wait, you said you were gonna get into it. Hold on. You got a hair care routine that we need to know? Because I see the curls.
Oh,
They're
I
curling, baby.
I just have like a little like anti-frizz humidity. It's like a Paul Mitchell, like the gel. And I'm just going to a festival after this with my son and some friends.
Okay, single mothers is outside, baby. She said, I need a step daddy. I'm just kidding. Oh, I love that for you. Well, you guys have an amazing Sunday. Have fun. I hope that you know you find your new step daddy. And thank you so much for being on the show, everyone. Oh yeah, do you want to drop anything? Are you a streamer? Do you stream? What's your streaming like? What's your streaming schedule?
I do stream. It's kind of random, and especially since, I'm going back to work starting on Monday for the year, it's gonna kind of basically just be weekends, like a Friday, Saturday night around 7, 8 o'clock. So
Okay. And what do you like to do in your streams?
sometimes we'll play music. Sometimes we'll just have conversations. I like to just have deep conversations, topics. Yeah, check in on people, see how they're doing.
We love a good vibe stream. That's awesome. Somebody asked if you're a teacher.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Please hit Deanna with a fave. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on my show. I love that both my guests were able to, still make it in, even though they have prior commitments. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Everybody, hit her with a fave before she leaves. Come on, come on. I thank you. And please come back. I really definitely I would love to have you back on my show at some point again. And we could check in on you and see how everything's going and download the I Am. It's called I Am app, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Download the I Am app because apparently she swears by it. So we love that for you. Bye. Have a great Sunday. Have fun at the festival.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, if you are just pulling in, this is Self-Care Sundays with Tantwix. I am currently doing a Insta Reveal peel off mask exfoliant revitalizer. It's giving 24 karat. Honestly, I didn't even know. I just opened it, so it's definitely new for me. We're gonna see if it shows the results it's claiming to. But after this mask, I'm pretty much done with my routine. Even though I was a little tardy to the party, we still got through our two beautiful guests. We had Nene, who also goes by Deanna, and she is a Reiki master. She told us a little bit of her self-care regimen that she's dedicated to her mother who has transitioned on. I've never heard anyone use that word for someone who's passed. I love it. It's stuck. It's stuck. So now we talk about the people who have transitioned on. We're not talking about the people who've passed away, okay? Because they haven't passed. They're moved on to the next form in life. So anyways, she shared with us how she likes to stay glimmery and feminine by doing her nails and making sure she shines and, does the sangria lipstick. Hello. And she's also a Reiki master, talked about how she transfers energy. I loved it, Reiki. I've definitely gotten my chakras aligned. I've gone to get a Reiki massage before. They are one of the best things. If you are looking into getting massages, definitely tap into the Reiki massage because it's just, oh my gosh, your body feels good, your spirit feels good, your mind feels great. So it's definitely one of the best massages you could ever get. So definitely look into that. Then we had the beautiful Bratty Ash. She must be bratty, but I didn't see it. She shared with us how she likes to, as a single mom, how she likes to show herself a little self-care. I love a good book. I actually went to the bookstore a couple days ago and loaded up on some books because I haven't read in a while. And my friend was telling me that, she's like, oh, you're so into self-care. One of the best forms of self-care is reading. And I used to love reading and I want to definitely get back into reading. So that's definitely something I'm going to tap into. She also likes to do Zumba and, yes, period. My avid book reader friend. Thank you, my love. So Zumba and working out is definitely a great way to realign your mind, focus, clarity. All of those things are super duper important when you're trying to show yourself a little bit of self-love because this life is tough. And sometimes life's, and so you definitely want to make sure that you take time for yourself and realign and refocus your goals and what's important to you. And that's really what yoga is super important, super good. Hot yoga is even better if you can get into it, okay? But I can't. I remember I did hot yoga one time and I literally almost thought I was going to die from the heat. And I didn't, but I felt like I was going to. I can't breathe very well in there either. But if you can, definitely check out hot yoga. It's really, really good. Pound Town yoga is fun. Listen, not too much on Pound Town because we at the end of the day, my music choice is not your music choice. Okay, so don't hate on my music choice. Secondly, music is a really, really good form of exercise. And there was something that I used to do with my ex who was a yoga instructor. And we used to actually participate in naked yoga. And I think that as much as this is a show, Um, it's really important to get in touch with yourself and who you are. And I think it's really a form of intimacy, being naked with your partner and going through a meditative yoga sequence is so top notch, but also not really spoken about. So I don't know how many of you guys have partners out there, but if you want to definitely experience a different level of intimacy, tapping into naked yoga with your partner is something that is top tier, really. So I definitely like to get into that as another form of self-care when I am in a relationship with somebody. So I appreciate you guys all for tuning in. I currently have on a reveal peel off mask. I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like after. My face always looks amazing after I do peel off masks. Um, I know trolling because you will get removed from the stream. This is a show. It's my self-care Sunday show, so please keep it cute in the comments. So what did I do today? I washed my face with my superfood cleanser by Teami. I love this brand. As you can see, the bottle is almost empty because I use it every single day. I then went in with this tea tree and vitamin E facial scrub. I love. It smells amazing. It has a matcha, turmeric, and sea kelp, so it smells great. I then went in because this is a skin calmer, so I went in with my tea tree and vitamin E facial scrub. This is really, really good. And SJ Clinicals is one of my favorite skincare brands because everything they do. They also have an amazing. I just got it yesterday. They have an amazing vitamin C and grapefruit one. So like these SJ Clinicals, I swear by. I love these. It's safe for most faces. Again, if you have anything like phasia or what's the other one? Crap, I can't think right now. Um, any kind of skin ailment, make sure you definitely check with your doctor before you buy any kind of skincare products. But most of SJ Clinical's products are very safe for most skin types. So definitely check them out. And then I went in with my 2-minute reveal. It's a resurfacing mask. It's by Definage Skincare. Again, this is a little bit more pricier. I think this is about $200. But this is one of my favorite skincare companies. Definage will change your life. They have a BioSilk serum that literally takes ages off your face. Definitely check them out. So I went in with my 2-minute reveal. I removed that product off my skin because that is a skin removal product. It removes that layer of dermis, dead skin, off your face. I did that with my ultrasonic facial scrubber. I don't know if you can hear that buzz, but that buzz will basically go in and lift that layer of skin off your face. So now you're left with beautiful, soft, smooth skin. I then decided once you do remove that, you either steam, which normally I would steam, but I didn't do that today. You either steam or you go in with a hydration or peel off mask to basically get all the rest of the debris. And because I've noticed that I do have a little congestion under my eyes and by my nose. So you definitely want to go in there, and I'm using a peel off mask. So once this dries, it's not dry yet, but once this dries, I'll be able to peel it off. So you go in with a peel off mask, and then you can finish with a little bit of toner. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Revitalift Derma Intensive 5% pure glycolic acid peeling toner. This is a life changer for everybody who's over the age of 30. I suggest you get this because it really helps with all of the things that come with aging. So whether it's crow's feet or, the smile lines or anything like that, definitely get into this toner because it really helps with aging. People see things like L'Oreal and these anti-aging products and they think that because on commercials they show older women that they shouldn't get into it. But baby, I promise you, if you start getting into your skin in your 30s, by 50, you're still going to look like you're in your 30s. Okay. So make sure you get into this. This is an amazing product. I really, really stand by it. I'm not paid by them. I just stand by their products. It's really, really good. So after the toner, I'm going to go in with my Elastilift Pump and Lift Collagen Intensive Lifting Serum. I love this serum. As you can't see, but this is almost gone because it's so good. It literally pushes the collagen into your skin, which is very, very needed. I will go in under my eyes and around my lips and around the edges of my face with my jade roller. This product is on my Amazon storefront. It's one of the most amazing tools you can. I will be getting by next week, I'll be getting my gua sha. So I'm definitely going to try and see the difference between the gua sha and the jade roller. I love the jade roller. I'm obsessed with it. If you put it in the freezer before you use it on your face, it actually helps with inflammation and just kind of calming and relaxing the skin. Anyone who has any kind of like skin ailment, this is a great tool to help you with kind of just defining your face and um, taking care of like the agitation on your face. So definitely get a jade roller. So after the serum, I'm going to end with some oil. Honestly, I usually don't put skin cream on my face, but this is a product that I used before, and I'm going to try it again because I'm not going outside at all today because we are having a hurricane outside. So this is the Egyptian Magic all-purpose skin cream. It has olive oil, beeswax, honey bee pollen, royal jelly, and propolis. So this thing is amazing. It really, really infuses a lot of hydration into your face. Since I didn't do a hydration mask, I want to make sure that I get a lot of hydration in my face. I won't be able to show you guys because we only have 5 minutes left. So I'm probably going to end up finishing my skincare regimen off stream. Actually, I guess I can finish it on stream, but we can end it at 1 p.m. Emoji J, so you don't have to stick around. But I love this skin cream. It's amazing. It really, like I said, it injects a lot of hydration into your face so that tomorrow you guys will see. I always show my skin the next day when I stream so you guys can see it. And that's another thing, just to end. She definitely, if you guys happen to be going outside today, I'm not going to do it because I'm not going outside today, but make sure you definitely put SPF on your skin. The sun is sunning this summer, and you want to make sure that you stay safe. So definitely end. I would usually end with some SPF sunscreen. The higher the SPF in the sunscreen, the better. And if you do decide to do any kind of skincare regimen, make sure that you don't put makeup on for at least 24 hours, because when you do any kind of skincare regimen, it usually takes about 24 hours for you to actually see the benefits of what you did to your skin. So make sure that you try to refrain from wearing any kind of makeup for at least 24 hours so that the products have a chance to really work in your skin. Know that makeup or anything like that are aging products because of the lead that they have in makeup. So make sure that you definitely try to stay away for at least 2 to 3 days, or at least a day or two if you can. Remember that wellness is what you do to make yourself feel good. It can be anything. I really try to make sure that I really purposefully make that point very clear, because life has a way of getting us down, especially the people on this app. There's a lot going on in everyone's life. So make sure that no matter what happens in your life on a day-to-day basis, that you take a time to show yourself some love, show yourself some self-care, and really love on yourself. It's so important to love yourself and love yourself through any bad times that you have, because they will come. And you have to always stay above it. The only way to stay above it is to love yourself. I love each and every one of you. I think this week I definitely will be starting my meditation Mondays again. I think I will. I'm not sure yet because we do have a hurricane, but I think it's important to do meditation during an actual natural disaster because it does help you stay above it. So I think tomorrow I will definitely be doing my meditation Monday. I don't have my beautiful Jasmine to give us a view like I normally do. So I'll figure out how I'm going to do it, because usually I don't do it without Jazzy. But I think I'm gonna do it because I'm definitely feeling like moved to do it. So I appreciate every single one of you for being here and hanging out. Like I said, the number one gifter of the stream definitely gets read just as appreciation for me, for you guys hanging out, for sending the gifts. Shout out to the top 3 of the stream. Shout out to Henny, Natasha, and Damo. Thank you so much for my admin. I mean, Neo. Shit. Oops. Erase that. Sorry, emoji. But shout out to the top 3 of the stream. Thank you guys so much for the faves, for the comments, for the gifts. I appreciate each and every one of you. Actually, I will probably be logging off. One of the O's is crazy. And I'm going to be finishing my self-care routine off stream. But thank you guys for coming. And I will see you next week, 3 p.m. for another Self-Care Sundays. Bye.